You asked for it.
Let the hunt begin.
So I just played against this guy. I know he's playing a deck filled with OP mage cards, which is what literally every mage is playing, so I guess that doesn't really tell me anything. I have a better curve this time with Grandmother into Razor Maw, which isn't even really a great curve. I guess that tells you about my curve last game.
Fire Festival.
An incredible discovery.
Alright. Play the Grandmother here. I could have played the Razor Maw hoping it would trade, but then if I do that, I don't really have a turn 3 play anyway. And a 3-mana Crackling Razor Maw is okay. I would have been at least a little tempted to Hero Power and then trade, but depends a lot on what his hand is. Okay, we were really hoping to get an Adapt that wasn't garbage here. Looks like that didn't happen though. Where do we go? Face is 2 damage, obviously. I can put damage on the Mana Worm, but then he can just use Mana Worm to trade into this. I can pop it here to get a 3-2, but then he just throws his 2-1 into it. Seems pretty bad all around. I guess we just hit him in the face because we're a hunter, right? Was the Volcanic Potion really even that good there? Pretty bad Barnes. Guess that's to be expected when I have a Savannah Highmane in my hand already.
Let the pain speak to me.
Alright, give me some Leper Gnomes. And we'll trade off into his dudes. 1 Leper Gnome, sure. I'll take it. Alright, so that's a real secret. He still has his Primordial Glyph card. So since that's a real secret, probably don't mind playing Highmane into it. And then we'll smack him for 6. Alright. I think that was still the best Meteor positioning, right? Because if I put Highmane on the other side, then he just meteored the 3-5, and then I had just a 6-2 on the board. Yeah, I think that was definitely the best positioning. So, this is probably a setup for another AoE since he killed the Highmane. I can play Stalker plus Grandmother, and then even like 2 more 1-drops, but I'm pretty sure I'm getting AoE'd here. So, it's probably just Stalker, and then Grandmother, and Hero Power. This way, if he does have AoE, Flame Strike is what we would assume on turn 7. Then this leaves behind a 3-2, this stays alive as a 3-1, smack him for 6 damage. Volcanic Potion also makes sense. Kind of a similar result. Wow, double Volcanic Potion. Well, that's tough to play around. Well, I guess we just play stuff here. Hit him with that hot 2 damage.
Excuse me, you are on fire.
Okay. I'm gonna have 6 power showing, so not quite enough to threaten an ice block. Actually, I guess with Abomination, it's enough to threaten an ice block if he intends to clear. I can't actually pop the block this turn, which is pretty unfortunate. Unleash the Hounds is kind of a similar result to the Abomination. But 1, the Abomination's cooler, 2, it costs more mana, 3, it prevents his 2-3 from attacking my other dudes or my face. And he can't remove Abomination this turn, or he just dies. because Abomination does 2 to him, and then it kills the Leper Gnome, which also does 2 damage to him.
I wonder.
I bring life.
Okay, he Alexed me. Fair enough. Well, there's not really a whole lot to do this turn. We just need to pop him at a number that's low enough for A-Bomb to kill him. I have to imagine I'm dead since he Alex draws at my face instead of his. We'll just trade him there and pop him at 1. And then I guess we play Gn'Zoth because there's literally no reason to do anything else here. So we'll just play it. If my other Abomination was dead, it would have been wrong to play Gn'Zoth there, because that would have possibly given him the damage he needed to kill me or something. But with no A-Bomb dead, there's no reason to not play it. At this point in the game, like, my hero power just pressures him every turn. He can't kill my taunt to get face damage with the Alex. He's at 1, so all that matters is if he has enough ice blocks to string together enough burn. Nothing that either of us does on the board matters at all. Looks like he's probably gonna have enough damage. I'm dead to Pyroblast now. I mean, I guess I can kill the Alexstrasza. Sure. Could have equipped the bow, but like I said, nothing on the board matters at this point. Probably all comes down to whatever he got off Glyph last turn. Alright. Still dead to Fireball Frostbolt. There's the Frostbolt. Oh shit. That would have been so good if it hit my face the second time. Alright, cool. We actually won the game. Holy shit, just keep queuing into the same people over and over at this rank. Definitely don't want to keep this 5-drop. I don't really want to play Coin Stalker into Backstreet Leper, but if I pick up more Deathrattles, it's really good. If I pick up another 1-drop, this Leper Gnome will still be in my hand. I guess we'll keep this. Seems okay. Another Leper Gnome. Probably is still best to play one of them here. If he doesn't have anything else, I give him a hero power target. Kinda sucks. But I think it's fine. So definitely coining out a 3-drop here. If it's Forlorn Stalker, I can follow up with Backstreet Leper plus, or not plus Leper Gnome, I only have 3 mana, but then Animal Companion Leper Gnome or some other order. I think Animal Companion here probably just makes the most sense. Because then I can just follow up with the Forlorn Stalker, it's a 4-2, but if I play this here, then this guy's only a 4-2 anyway. And if I get like Misha, then it's just the best minion that I can have on board this turn. Alright, so he's going to eat 4 from my Misha. Devilsaur Egg is not really the draw. I mean, I guess it's good just to get a Deathrattle. It's pretty good against his AoE in the later turns too.
An incredible discovery.
I always think it's awkward when I play the Forlorn Stalker and it doesn't do the hand buff animation that like the Paladin cards do. Or just like any of the Mean Streets cards do. Just seems a little awkward. So I'm actually a little tempted to just get my 8 damage here. I can also throw down a Devilsaur Egg and still have a 5/5 on the board. Can clear this, he's going to be on 5 mana. I mean, if I preserve these guys, they're pretty likely to get their 8 in again next turn. Volcanic Potion would actually be a really good clear for him if he had it. I think I'm just going to get my 8 face damage here. 8 face damage and leave behind a 5/5 is a really strong turn. I think if Volcanic Potion wasn't a card, I might have been tempted to trade. Although I still got kind of wrecked by just a Fireball. She did have. Although this play also isn't great against Fireball. Should have put the cats in the middle. This is really bad against Meteor. Meteor is such an annoying card. Makes me have to, like, think about my plays and shit. Never punished, though. No Volcanic Potion, please. Yep, Volcanic Potion. But at least we're pressuring him quite a bit here. I'm out of stuff, though, so... Seems like it's probably going to be pretty hard for me to get there if he has a decent hand. Although I guess at this point, like if he wanted to just try to start burning me, just Firelands Portal my face, he has to be worried about a kill command top deck. Alright. Wonder if it was ever better to just kill these two guys, leave the grandmother up. I'd only have 2 power instead of 3. Probably pretty marginal. Well, we're just going face at this point. Actually, I guess maybe it's not marginal. This leaves him open to a kill command pop, even if he clears my board, since he is at 5 instead of 6. Also, Eagle Horn Bow. Arcanologist, sure. It means I am going to have to get through 2 ice blocks, most likely. Okay, Primordial Glyph, that means I'm going to have to get through 3 ice blocks, most likely. Animal Companion's a good draw. Counterspell. Well, we're really hoping this isn't Ice Barrier. Alright. Really sucks that I couldn't pop him there. I am still at 30, but he has a lot of power on the board. If he has Alexstrasza here, I definitely lose, if that's an ice block.
Let the pain speak to me. Let the pain speak to me.
And I know it's not Counterspell, Vaporize, or Ice Barrier. Not sure if Mana Bind would have triggered there. Okay, it's definitely Ice Block because you never play double Acolyte Volcanic Potion if you don't have an Ice Block in play. So at this point we're just going through the motions, play shit out, hero power every turn, make him have the Ice Blocks. Actually, maybe it was wrong to play the Crackling Razor Maw there since it lets him draw off the Acolytes. That was probably a pretty bad play, actually. Okay, there's the second Ice Block. Firelands Portal.
This jungle hides.
Abomination is actually the best draw in my deck. It means he can't go face with his minions anymore. Alright.
Watch your back.
Let the hunt begin.
Pretty sick curve, right? I think we keep it. Okay, we picked up another 3-drop even if he does decide to kill the Kindly Grandmother. So that's good. Alright, get him with the Kindly Grandmother. I think it's pretty unlikely that he kills the Grandmother here. I get pretty shit on by Coin, Fan, Backstab, but that's hard to have. Prep, Fan, Backstab, Coin, Edwin. I think that's his best play here. That is really slow. Alright. We get a lot of power on the board here. We get 2 3/2s and a 3/3. We are really far ahead on board right now. And it's not that easy for a rogue to answer on turn 3.
Ha, this guy's toast.
Alright. I wouldn't say that's a good answer, but it is an answer. And he's a rogue and I'm a hunter, so I'm just gonna punch him in the face here. I feel like most of the time he's trading into one of my 3 power dudes here anyway, so no reason for me to make the trade for him. He did have the fan. He's actually answered my plays pretty efficiently. Alright, we'll hit him with the A-bomb. And then we curve it into high main into just hero power him to death. I feel like I'm in a pretty good spot here. Very weak hallucination.
The Brotherhood shall prevail.
That's a big Edwin, but I think it's just a little late. I guess if he has sap here, I might still be in trouble. The Vile Spine's okay too. Actually, maybe I'm not even in that good of a position. Well, Kill Command probably is good enough to win. Puts him down to 6, and then we have Kill Command plus Beast next turn.
Hey, goons! Over here!
Oh god. No Alley Armorsmith. Oh god, I'm dead to Wind Fury. Oh my god! What is this lethal? I'm tilted.